Did you know that in one of the most powerful countries in the world, daily life can feel like a struggle for survival? This is the side of Russia you will never see on official news. The real life in Russia is not something the government wants you to see. Russia's double face. From the outside, Russia presents itself as an undeniable force, a country with a powerful military, a rich history, and leadership that, to some, seems untouchable. Moscow, the capital of this global superpower, is filled with majestic buildings, huge shopping centers, and modern technology. State media broadcast daily messages of strength, progress, and cultural superiority. But that's only part of the truth, the part the government wants you to see. While Moscow shines, hundreds of smaller towns are drowning in darkness. The Russian state, with surprising skill, has created a cinematic and glamorous image of itself. But the reality behind the scenes is very different. The daily struggle of ordinary people. Daily life for millions of Russians is not just hard. At times, it's humiliating. In cities like Irkutsk, Novosibirsk, or even the outskirts of St. Petersburg, monthly salaries barely reach $200. With this amount, and in a country where rampant inflation and international sanctions have tripled prices, life resembles a constant battle for survival. Elderly women wait 2 months just to get insulin. Young people with no job opportunities are forced to join the military or police, and many have lost even the faintest hope of improvement. Censorship and the fear of speaking. In Russia, telling the truth has become an act of rebellion. Independent journalists have either fled the country or ended up in prison. Websites and apps like Instagram, Facebook, and sometimes even Google are blocked. And a single social media post can lead to a charge of insulting the government. In 2023, a 19-year-old student was sentenced to 7 years in prison, just for a tweet about the war in Ukraine. Fear has cast its shadow over everything, even over simple statements like, "Things aren't okay." The youth are leaving. For many young Russians, hope no longer exists within the country's borders. Over the past 2 years, more than 1 million educated young people have left. Not for more money, but for more freedom. They've migrated to countries like Georgia, Armenia, Turkey, and Eastern Europe. Programmers, doctors, artists, even school teachers. Dmitry, a software engineer, says, "In Russia, you always have to be careful. What you say, where you go, even what you think. I don't want my child to grow up in a place like that." The story of Dmitry. This is Dmitry. He's 26, from a small town in western Russia. He says, "I love my country, but I can't lie anymore." Dmitry. Every day I watched the news and told myself, this isn't real. But everyone around me pretended to believe it. I was exhausted. He decided to leave the country, without even saying goodbye to his family. Now he lives in Tbilisi doing a simple job with low pay. But in his words, "For the first time in my life, I feel free." This is the real Russia. A land caught between power and fear, hope and despair. A side of Russia you'll never see in official propaganda, if you think more people need to see this truth. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Leave a comment and tell us, did this change the way you see Russia?